Minnigaff Church stands close to Newton Stewart in Dumfries and Galloway. The present parish church dates from 1836, whilst the original Kirk, ruins within the churchyard, were first recorded as far back as 1209, meaning that there's been a church at this site for at least 1,000 years. The old Kirk ceased to be used for worship after 1836. However, the churchyard continued in use. It contains an unusually large number of burials and also has the highly ostentatious burial site of the Herons of Heron. Patrick Heron was infamous for being one of the two founders of the Douglas Heron and Co Bank in Ayr in 1769. However, this went bankrupt in 1772. It had held up to 2/3 of all the Scottish currency. As a result, many people went bankrupt, in particular landowners. In the terms of Robert Burns, one of the most famous was the Whitfords of Blairwan and Ballochmyle. They were forced to sell up to the Alexanders. The east gable end of the old kirk has a 13th century window. The west end may be much later. It and the belfry may date from restoration of 1786. Present within the church are a number of burials, in particular very fine coat of arms of Patrick McKie of Cumloden. The old kirk used to contain two 11th century memorials. These are now present for safekeeping within the parish church. A number of McKie family burials are present. Some of them carry their coat of arms. Unusually, this shows 3 ravens. 2 of the ravens have their necks pierced by an arrow. This derives from a story with many variations. Essentially, 3 brothers wished to join the army of William Wallace. They had little in the way of armour, but were good at archery. The elder brother shot at 2 ravens standing on a stone, and he pierced both their necks with the same arrow. The second brother managed to shoot a overhead raven. The third tried the same, but failed. Since then, the McKie Clan have used that coat of arms, showing this symbol of the 3 ravens. To the south shows a large raised earth mound. This is the motte of the old castle of Monigaff. This means that the kirk lies within the baillie of the old castle, that is, an area enclosed running from one side of the motte. In 1298, it's recorded that William Wallace stormed and destroyed the castle. There is a Robert Burns link here, in that Burns wrote 2 satirical election ballads on behalf of Patrick Heron, who became an MP for the area. Patrick had estates in Galloway at Carricktree. The churchyard contains a memorial, a sarcophagus, to William Stewart. He was a junior member of the Stewart family, headed by the Earl of Galloway, who was also an MP. The 1836 church is an example of Scottish Gothic Revival. The architect, William Byrne, was a famous figure in this movement. He also carried out work for the Earl of Galloway at Galloway House. In the 1836 church, there is a monument to the 9th Earl of Galloway, Randolph Stewart, dated 1873. This may suggest he had some involvement in either paying for or being partly responsible for the construction of the new church.